Hi everyone, so today I'd like to talk to you about, well, some people call it New Year's resolutions, but I would prefer to say it's about looking at your intentions in the aspect of what you want for yourself in 2020. So I feel in order for us to all move forwards, it's always about connecting to what's happened in the past. And so if we look back over our last year in 2019, it's nice to reflect upon the things that we feel that we enjoyed, the things that made us happy, the things that we would promise ourselves we would do much more of, whether it's your sense of fun, whether it's more to do with getting yourself into a space of further education or knowledge, or some aspect of promoting your life that brings you great joy, or is something of an ambition, or something of an intention. And I feel that our intentions is probably a better word for it, because to intend to do something and put our mind and our focus when we can meditate, or when we can visualize, and when we can see the aspect of ourselves and connect into, just letting our thoughts roll. And I will be doing some videos and some information for you in the future, so that you can visualize some visualization techniques that can actually just allow you to get in touch with who you are. You know, it's sometimes so busy, isn't it, that it's a bit like trying to think when you are amongst so much busyness and clutter and fast pace. So it has a feeling of not being able to hear oneself. A bit like if I was trying to talk to you when we were at a football game and the crowd were roaring, and I tried to tell you something of great importance, you perhaps wouldn't be able to hear everything I said, or the details of maybe what's really important, and only just half get it, or nod as in, yes, I think I understand. So when you meditate and when you go into visualization, it doesn't have to be that you lay down. You can go to a place where you are happy, where you are cheerful, where you feel calm. And quite often, you know, I find that when I walk and I look around me and I pay attention. And I pay attention when I'm walking, and I see the trees, and I see the grass, and I see the leaves, and I see the sky, and I see the scenery. And I try and make sure that I have that tranquility, and I just let my thoughts roll. One thing I do is I always say thank you, and I give gratitude for everything that's in my life. And I thank 3 times, because the number 3 is the number of creation. And we are creating things that we are thanking our divine, the universe, whoever we believe in, God, spirit, whatever you want to actually connect with and talk with, or even your higher self, you know, to actually say, right, what is it I need to know? What do I need to see? What do I need to hear? And I think people feel that as a psychic, you know, you can, or an empath, or intuitive, or a card reader, it's all about hearing voices or seeing things. It's not quite like that. And if it was, I don't think I'd like that very much at all. So for me, I always ask that I am shown something by something that I read, something that I watch, somebody that I meet, a conversation, the written word, or some knowledge that I come across. What am I meant to know right now? Show me. And show me in a way that I feel comfortable. I don't want to be scared. I don't want to feel those things. So if you are in a place of connecting with nature, you're connecting with the universe. So I've got some cards here, and I just thought I'd share them with you and just have a little look at what comes up for all of us, really. So here we go. What have we got here? Well, this is the yellow brick road. Quite apt, really, isn't it? Follow the yellow brick road, see where it leads you. You know, go forwards, look to see if there's any roadblocks there. What will you do if there is a roadblock? How will you cope with it? How will you connect with yourself? How will you know what to do? I need to know. place of peace, place of calm. The answers are within you. And it's just tapping into yourself and knowing that those answers are there, but in a sea of confusion of a busy life, it can become congested, it can be difficult, we can feel overwhelmed, we can feel that we don't know whether we are connecting with what we want or what we're wishing for or what we're fearing. So just go for it, follow the yellow brick road, be happy, be content, be in a place where you feel that you are at peace. And then we have a lovely card here, the Guardian Angel. Well, it's exactly what I've been talking about. Having your guardian angel. You know, we can connect to our guardian angel and people say, how will I know who that is? Just go quietly, you know, let your thoughts roll. Think of colours. If you connect to some of the colours of the chakra, and, you know, these are the colours of the chakra all around my crystal ball here that help you just balance yourself and heal yourself so that everything is connected in your energy in an even and fluid way. Sometimes we can have too much of this colour red going on our base chakra, which is firing us up. It's like, you know, the fuel in a rocket kind of driving us forwards, and we're just too fast, and, you know, we're not happy, and we're just kind of going. We need to be able to balance it all and say, well, we do need that drive, but we also need to be able to experience joy and peace and support, and to express ourselves and to be heard and to be understood, and to have people come in and give us our education and knowledge from a mentor or somebody of great importance like a teacher. So your own guardian angel, you know, if you actually see that person in your mind's eye as a human form, or some religious figure, or something really quite beautiful, and it may be an aspect of nature. Maybe you won't even see a being. You might see an animal. You might see, you know, a creature as in that's an insect or a lizard or whatever. Doesn't matter. You know, just go, okay, what do I need to know? What are you telling me? And, you know, I will be doing some workshops in the future, as in connected with how to get in touch with your higher self, your guardian angel, all of the aspects, your inner child, you know, your shadow self, all those kind of things. But really and truly, we've all got a guardian angel. They protect us. We've only got to ask them to help us. Quite often I'll connect with my archangels and your archangels, and that's Michael, Gabriel, Raphael and Uriel. And I ask Michael and Gabriel to be my friend and to walk with me and to give me the courage and to give me the strength so I'm not alone. I ask Archangel Raphael to watch my back, protect me from things that I'm unaware of. Let me not be naive. Let me not put myself in harm's way. Let me learn from lessons from the past. And I put Archangel Uriel in front of me and say, please show me the way. You know, show me what I need to know. What's going to happen here? What are the highlights? What are the obstacles? What are the roadblocks? What do I need to know? What's a red flag? What's a green light? You know, what do I need to negotiate? And help me plan for those things and keep you safe, you know? So that's part of connecting with your guardian angel. So on the Midas Touch, well, we all like a bit of that, don't we? The Midas Touch, it's making things materialise. It's not always connected with money. It is having things materialise. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about our thoughts. You know, we think we want a cup of tea, and oh, I really, really am thinking about it. Oh yes, now I really want a cup of tea. But the thought and the emotion are not connecting into that manifesting for you. You have to then go and physically make a cup of tea. So that requires you doing something, action. And then you have a product. So the Midas Touch is talking about going for your thoughts and feelings, connecting into actions, so that something materializes. And sometimes the outcome of what materializes is not the outcome of what we originally intended when we started off on this path or this crossroads or this project or this journey or this life path, we have big ideas of how it's going to be, and quite often it changes. Something better comes along, something steers a corner or steers a path, or your strategy pays off because you planned it well and it comes out exactly as you wanted. So this is talking about consolidating your ideas and making them happen. Yes, connect with your guardian angel and follow that yellow brick road. Do it with love and happiness, but don't expect it to happen as in and sit back so you do nothing. You've got to be the person that brings that into action and negotiate what it is that needs to be done in order to get that desired outcome. And what do we have here? Ace of Wands. Well, that's really lovely. You know, Ace of Wands is the beginning. Wands, action. Okay, it's the beginning of a new action. Perhaps this is a new enterprise, perhaps this is a new job, perhaps this is the start of something where you're gonna make it happen. You know, I'm starting this enterprise, I'm starting this project, this is my hobby, I am going to do this, this is gonna happen. And it's at the beginning. So it's the start of something. Of course, it will grow. But it will only grow if you work at it and make it happen. Put your energy into all of these. You know, these things can actually be there for you. Here we've got the Two of Crystals. Now I feel that this is an important card because this is talking about balance. We can see, you know, these two little people, as in from the fairy realm, that are sitting on a log and going up and down. That's balance. Up, down, up, down. We're all trying to achieve that balance and that harmony between this busy lifestyle of ours and this journey that we're on, and how to get a balance for happiness and joy and inner peace, and also to be satisfied with what we're doing in our life, in our relationship, what we're making of this journey, what knowledge we're learning, the people we have as mentors and teachers, and the people that come into our life and actually just make us, you know, happy because we adore them and we like their energy and we love what they do for us, and you know, we feel appreciated and valued in that. So I would also say that it's a time to look back and make sure that in years gone by that you reflect and say, you know what, sometimes on this journey we can actually get a little bit lost, or we can find that it was tough and it was challenging. Don't give yourself a hard time about it. Always know that you're meant to know what you're meant to know at different periods of time. And, you know, why didn't I get it quicker? Why did I repeat the same thing? Because the lesson isn't over until it's completely established and you're able to free yourself from that and move forwards, having learned all of the parts of the lesson. And that can be painful and difficult, but please, always pat yourself on the back because you did the best you could at the time. Ten of Hearts. Well, hearts is emotions, and emotions is, you know, we all want to be the maximum of happiness and joy, and we can't be that all the time because, you know, that's just not realistic. But we can aim for what makes us happy. We can actually find that, we can connect with that, and we can do our very best to make sure that we're looking and that we are listening and that we are making ourselves happy and that we're responsible for being happy ourselves. Don't put that on another person. Oh, this person made me feel like this, and, you know, this and that and the other. It's an aspect of ourselves to be happy, and our responsibility to connect with, well, you know, that person did make me unhappy, but I knew what they were like, so it's my fault for actually trusting in, you know, and relying upon someone else doing that for me. I've got to make it happen for me. I've got to follow what makes me tick. And we're all different, we're all unique. You know, for me, one of the happiest times I ever have is I love to be near the water, I love to be around nature, I prefer to be swimming in the water. If not, just looking at the sea or looking at a river or looking at a stream has a really good effect upon me. That's because I'm a water sign, perhaps, but it's just my love of just watching that liquid flow, you know, and that makes me happy. So it's a humble thing. But I also feel happy when, you know, I do things that I feel I've achieved something for myself, you know, that I've learnt something and I've mastered it, and, you know, putting together something that's new. I'm always on a project. I'm always looking forward to actually starting a journey and kind of seeing how I get on with it. And I know my limits, and if it doesn't make me happy, and I say to myself, well, go and do something else, you know, that's not for you. So this is what this is also talking about. But if we're happy with ourselves, then what happens is our frequency is open to meet like-minded energy from other people who are connecting on that same vibration. So you've got to be happy with yourself to start with in order to actually find that you're in a happy relationship. Okay, folks, I hope that helped, and I do look forward to you joining me next time. Thank you so much. Here's just a little something of, you know, how I work and kind of almost how e-reading will go. I know this is very generic, but I think it applies to all of us. And I just pulled out a few cards here that I felt that just kind of said it all really about what we've got to do and how we're going to make it happen. So remember, it's up to you. And you know what? We can make it happen. So I wish you everything that you wish for yourself. Do join me next time. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's a little light-hearted, it's a little bit of fun, and it's all to do with self-development, and it's some of the little things that I've learned along my journey. Press the subscribe button. Please do ring the bell so you're alerted next time that I upload a video so you don't miss anything. And if you want to leave a comment in the box below, I'd love that. And maybe you can tell me what's happened to you, you know, what happened in your journey. I'd love to hear from you. I'm curious to know what you all think, as in, and whether this is helpful, and what you'd like to see more of, and whether you're meditating or whether you use visualization, and how did that work for you, and what do you like? Do you like angel cards, and do you like tarot cards, and you know, do you want to know a little bit more about crystals and maybe some things like meditation and visualization and some feng shui or whatever? So please, I look forward to your company next time. Thank you for allowing me to connect with you today. I hope you enjoyed it, because I certainly did. Until next time, bye-bye.